what I don't understand about men. Men, you know what I mean? But just imagine going on a date with a girl and not opening the door for her. Like, I don't get that. And you know, the saddest thing is that man probably didn't see that when he was raised.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video for you from Alpha Central taking a look at the so-called crisis of men refusing to help entitled women. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump into it.
Mother, 6:37 in the morning. You know how many men have looked at me get ass at this motherfucking tea? Like 8. So you think I'm that cute by my instead of just staring?
She is furious that strangers did not rush to her rescue, yet she would have screamed harassment if they did. This is the exact contradiction that keeps men frozen in place around her. Funny how the man hauling both children somehow gets painted as the loser here.
Nothing. You
tell me why the dad has nothing and the mom has both the babies.
Men giving up their spot for ungrateful people was never a fair trade in the first place.
You went to go shopping, right?
What about you? You're not doing nothing?
I'm about to open the door for you.
Who that is?
She doesn't want me to open the door for her.
Wait, hold on.
Look how cute you look with your wagon.
You're not even being a good boyfriend. You should be helping me do this.
I paid for everything. The least you could do is carry it.
Jacqueline?
She wants him to fund the entire shopping spree and play personal butler on top of it. The second he asks her to carry one bag, suddenly he is the bad boyfriend.
What is your obsession with adding a cup of flour to the recipe? The recipe is perfect. The recipe was just perfect. I didn't mess up the measurements when I made it.
He suggested they cook together to bond, and she turned it into an interrogation over a cup of flour. His patience is impressive, honestly, but most people would have walked out of that kitchen.
I just had 5 grown men walk by, able-bodied men walk by as I struggle to carry all of my and help this poor mother with 3 children carry her stroller down the stairs. They just looked and kept walking. I'm literally dropping my umbrella and everything. They just keep on walking.
She demands that strange men drop everything to carry her bags and then films them when they do not. This is exactly the independence women said they wanted, and now it is somehow a crisis for them.
Well, whatever is the matter? I thought that's what some women wanted, to be treated as equals to men. And that seems to be exactly what's going on here. Or did one not notice the men also standing around waiting for seats? Or is that part of the problem? Is it that some women only want her to be treated as equals to men when it serves their purpose and benefits them, but if it doesn't, maybe they're wanting to just be treated better than men?
I agree with what this woman is saying, man. You know, the women wanted equality, but of course they still want men to do the gentlemanly things for them. It doesn't even make any sense.
What? Parker! Stop! You're supposed to open the door for me. Oh, you're supposed to be a gentleman. No, come around and open it for me. No, Parker, I'm teaching you how to be a gentleman. Just be a gentleman. Thank you.
She froze outside the car like the handle was a foreign object until he finally caved. At least she walked away having taught him absolutely nothing about why he should bother.
I just don't think I'm comfortable doing it.
But demonstrate the harm.
I just don't feel it just doesn't feel right in my head to do it.
You can't say, I want all the chivalrous stuff, but your husband asks you to do one minor subservient act, and you're like, no, why would I do that?
Do you want a guy to open the car door for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want a guy to observe the sidewalk rule, so when you're walking down the street, he's closer to where the cars are.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a guy to pay for the first date?
Yeah.
Second date?
Yeah.
All dates?
Preferably.
Okay. All right. So what are the things that women do that are equivalent or commensurate to the various chivalrous acts that women want or sometimes even demand or expect at the very forefront of dating and relationships?
I feel like it depends on the person. I mean,
they don't do anything.
She rattles off her entire list of demands without blinking and then goes blank when asked what she brings to the table. The honest answer she is dodging is nothing at all.
I
I just went on a date with a man, and then this other girl walks into the bar and he leaves. I go to the bathroom, I come back. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna go. We walk outside. The bartender, who I'm very good friends with because my best friend works at this bar, is like, yeah, he just left.
The man clearly read the situation and made a clean escape from this disaster of a date. Every guy out there owes him a thank you for removing this drama queen from the dating pool.
Literally walking out of a cafe, and as I'm walking out, about to push open the door, it's push. The person coming in pulls and lets himself in. I'm like, are you well, dude? Like, I'm exiting the building. Like, it just logically, not even like chivalry, logically, it makes sense for me to come out of the door first, not for you to push it. Anyway. These men. Run that down. Send him back to the military. Men used to do hard things. Now they push you over while you're trying to get into the car.
She is preaching equality in one breath and demanding door service in the next one. If holding the door is so important to her, she could have just held it for him instead, but of course she won't.
So apparently my man is refusing to do housework simply because I don't work and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm sorry, but just because I don't work and I'm a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that I don't need help around the house. My husband came home from a 12-hour shift and he looks at me and he's like, why is this house a mess? Sir, there's 6 children in here. I could only do so much. He asked me why dinner wasn't ready. I couldn't. I was taking care of the kids. He says his job is not to come and help me. His job is just to simply work and pay the bills, which I think is absolutely wrong. I told him if you want the house not to be a mess, if you want food ready on the table when you get home from work, then maybe you need a maid. Because I'm sorry, just because you worked a 12-hour shift doesn't mean that your duties as a father ends the moment that you walk through that door. Want your laundry done? Go ahead and do it yourself. Because you're not a child. I don't need to do things for you. So if the house is a mess and you don't want to help me, okay, fine, that's perfectly fine. But don't expect me to cook for you, to do your laundry, to clean up after you, to do anything for you.
Her husband works 12 hours to fund the entire household, comes home and gets told to hire a maid. Apparently providing for everyone still does not buy him a tidy house, so you have to wonder what exactly would.
That I've noticed about so many men, I didn't say all, so immediately delete your paragraph and get out. They really only become gender abolitionists when it comes to something that they don't want to do. They only start being able to recognize gender inequalities and discrepancies when it comes to something they don't want to do. Like, you woke up this morning, you use he, him pronouns, you call yourself a man, you're he, him, you're a man, you dress like a man. All of those things are by choice. But when it comes to paying for something for a woman, no, can't do it. Holding open a door, no, can't do it. Giving a jacket, no, can't do it. Like, if you're gonna be what is a man, what a man is, can you go all out? Like, we're in a like globally, and we have like just gender inequality, FGM. You're telling me you don't want to hold open the door for somebody, or that you don't believe in chivalry. Okay, you're not a man, you're a secret third thing, and that's okay too.
She leaps from a man not holding a door straight to global atrocities without taking a single breath. Nobody needs to prove their manhood to her made-up definition of chivalry. It makes no sense.
Chivalry is absolutely dead. It's dead. It's dead. Okay, imagine us at the gym. Me and this guy are running towards the hip abduction machine. We get there. He gets there maybe 0.05 seconds before me. Okay, this man sat down, put his water bottle in, gave me side eye. I literally looked at him and laughed. I was like, what the f-? Also, he didn't even offer to, like, let me jump in with him, right? And sir, first of all, that machine's for the girlies, first of all, okay? Second of all, offer for me to jump in with you, like the bare minimum. And then number 3, the side eye was just taking the piss. I mean, and I see this man every single day at my gym, and like now, me and him are enemies. Like, he doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know the beef I had with him. I had beef with him. Yes, it might be one-sided, but it's valid. Come on. Come on.
She lost the machine by a fraction of a second and decided to declare lifelong war over it. Throwing a tantrum because she did not get special treatment tells you everything about her maturity.
This is a classic manipulation tactic because she's saying no one's making you pay the bill, which is true, but it's more attractive if you do, implying that your date is going to go better or just your romantic life is going to be better if you pay the bill. Something I want you to think about as a man or a woman is what this actually means. I want you to genuinely think about the concept of, oh, if I spend more money on this person, they might like me more and they might want to see me again. Think about the genuine implications of that. Like, because I always say this when people talk about like buying a woman a drink at a club. The difference between this woman giving you the time of day is whether or not you purchase her an item. I think she's probably just not that into you. So it's like, perhaps this woman would be far more interested in you if you paid for the first date, but what does that actually mean? Like, clearly, if the difference between not getting a second date and getting one, the difference between this person being all over you and this person not really being interested in you that much is you paying for something, clearly who you are as a human being, they must not like that much.
He nails the manipulation hiding inside her sweet little disclaimer about nobody forcing you to pay. If the whole date hinges on your wallet, that is not a connection worth chasing.
It did. It absolutely 100% did. Women push for too much of equality. I want a man's man. I want him to treat me like a man. I want equal opinions, but at the same time, I definitely want a man that can protect, hold doors open, do things for me. I want to be feminine. I don't want to be like a man. Some women do, and that's okay. Not my thing, but I do think feminism kind of ruined it for us.
She actually says it out loud that women wanted equal footing and the old perks at the same time. It is rare to hear someone in that crowd actually admit that feminism may have backfired on them.
Actually, yeah, that's probably pretty true. I'm going to be honest with that one. We're probably more delusional. We want equality, we want this, but we want a man to take care of us too. So, yeah, women are definitely, that's our problem.
I'm going to give her some credit here for at least admitting that wanting equality and a provider at the same time is the real problem, and so many of these women are just walking contradictions.
What I don't understand about men, men, you know what I mean? But just imagine going on a date with a girl and not opening the door for her. Like, I don't get that. And you know the saddest thing is that man probably didn't see that when he was raised. Like, his father probably didn't open doors for his mother. That's what I think, because if you grew up seeing that, if you grew up seeing your father treat your mother properly, there's no way that you would grow up and you wouldn't treat other women like that. Like, there's just no way. Men should still be blamed. They should know once you get to a certain age, you're supposed to know. But it's like, why didn't your father teach you that? Now I don't even just have a problem with the men. Now I also have a problem with their fathers. It is up to us, unfortunately, to show these men how we are supposed to be treated.
She cannot fathom a man not opening a door, so she works backward and blames his father too. It never crosses her mind that grown men get to make their own choices, and maybe they just don't want to do this for you.
To that beautiful black woman that stitched that video of the young white woman getting robbed by a man in Chicago, I believe. In the video, there was another white man seated some distance away, spectating, watching it all unfold. She was upset, and she said, what the for? Why didn't that man step in?
So I took a poll with the women in my family and like women that are very close to me, and they would be totally fine and okay if I risked my life to get shot or beat up and put in a hospital protecting them. But a stranger, they said no. They said, bring your home. Mind your mother business. We want you home. We're not trying to miss you on the holidays for the rest of our lives.
Every woman he asked told him plainly to stay safe and mind his own business near danger, yet online the same crowd will blame men for not throwing themselves in front of a bullet for them.
He came up here and he paid for my groceries for me. So he paid for my groceries and then he left. I'm like, where's you going? He said, I got somewhere to be. I'm like, what you mean you got somewhere to be? You gonna help me put these groceries up? He talk about, no, Chanel, I gotta go to work. The here and tell him you gotta be late. You finna let me put these groceries in the car by myself? I came up here and paid for all your groceries. Why you can't put them up yourself? Because I'm a damn woman with a man. Why the you can't put my I'm telling y'all, that's why men get cheated on all the time, because y'all don't know how to be men.
He paid for the groceries, and apparently that still was not enough to satisfy her. Jumping straight to justifying cheating over grocery bags is exactly why she should stay single. That is disgusting.
Another episode of Today's Men Are Sassy.
We got a low tire in the vet.
All these men out here where they're at. And we say, can y'all help us put air in the tire? Now one of them just ignored everything.
Minding their business and keeping their peace does not make those men sassy. It actually just makes them smart, in my opinion.
I want to know, have men decided that they're not going to hold the door open for women anymore? Because I can't tell you how many times I have gone into a store, the man was going in front of me, he saw me coming behind him, and he opens up the door, but didn't open it up for me and the door hit me. Or he was coming out of the door and didn't hold it open for me to go through it, and the door hit me. And this has happened multiple times, so I just want to know, have men decided that they are just not going to hold the door open for women anymore?
She frames a door not being held as some coordinated male conspiracy against her. The simple answer here is that men just stopped rewarding the entitlement.
I got into a little altercation at the club, right? Go to the restroom, and there's no women in line. It's straight men. It's a unisex restroom. And I go up and I ask each man if I can get in front of them to use the restroom because I really, really, really had to go. This one man who was in the front, a larger man, looked at me like I had 10 heads. The second man, who had a whole bunch of designer, was trying to just have conversation. And the third man didn't say. The bathroom becomes available. The big man goes and runs into the bathroom, leaves me right there. The designer freak has a conversation with me. When the bathroom gets open, he runs in the bathroom because I was not going. And the boy to my left goes, I don't care if you cute. Yeah, you cute, but you're not about to get in front of me. I said, okay, go ahead. Go use the bathroom.
She admits that she only acknowledged those men when she wanted to jump the line. It is wild that skipping the queue felt like a chivalry test that she was owed. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.